What's a name, or more specifically, what's in a movie's name? We take titles for granted all the time, but they are so much more than just a label. Today, we're going to dive into the hidden power that's packed into a film's title, and we're using some incredible insights from a professional screenwriter's guide to see how just a few words can shape an entire story. So, where are we getting all this from? Well, check this out. Our guide for today is this amazing Korean scenario guidebook. It's basically a professional manual for writers that really breaks down the nuts and bolts of storytelling, and it has some absolutely fascinating takes on the art of naming a film. All right, let's start with a really simple question. When you think of someone, a friend, a family member, anyone, what is the very first thing that pops into your head? I'm willing to bet it's their name. And that simple little fact, right there, it reveals something kind of profound about how our minds actually work. A name isn't just a sound. It is the key, the master key our brain uses to unlock and organize everything we know about a person. Think about your memory like it's this huge, massive library. The way this guidebook puts it, the main way we sort through all that information is by using names. A name is like a label. It's a tag that lets us instantly pull up the right file. It's our brain's most efficient filing system, period. So this reveals the hidden function of names, right? They're acting as our brain's super intuitive filing system. And the source material has this perfect analogy to explain just how this works. It's a simple comparison, but it's so powerful. Our brain is the computer. Our memories are all the files, and names, those are the folder labels. A single name lets us access a huge amount of really complex information almost instantly, just by clicking on the right folder. Okay, so brains, names, folders, how does this all connect to movies? Well, this exact same principle applies. The way a person's name functions is exactly how a film's name functions. We just call it something different, a title. A film's title is its unique identity, for sure, but it's also this incredibly effective tool that's designed to hint at the entire story in just a couple of words. From the title alone, we immediately start guessing the plot, the tone, maybe even the genre. And a good title isn't just sitting there looking pretty. No, it's actively working for the film right from the very beginning. So let's break down the specific jobs a really great title has to do. According to this guide, a great title is basically juggling three core functions. Number one, it summarizes the plot. Number two, it expresses the film's whole vibe, its essence. And number three, and this one is critical, it acts as a film's most important promotional tool. Let's just focus on that last point for a second, because it's huge. Long before you ever see a trailer or a poster or anything, you hear the title. It is the very first piece of marketing a movie has, and you could argue it's the most vital. It's the hook that has to grab you and make you want to know more. Now, when it comes to that marketing power, the source material points to a very specific number, 2 to 5. What on earth could that mean?
Well, this is talking about the typical length in characters of film titles in the Korean film industry. And there's a brilliant strategy here. A short title creates a really sharp, clear impression. It's memorable, it's easy to share, and that maximizes its promotional power. It's just pure marketing efficiency.
But a title's influence doesn't just stop once you're in the theater. Oh no, that's actually where its deepest work begins. And the guidebook describes this with this really powerful metaphor, the invisible shadow. Let that sink in for a second. The whole idea is that the title and the core theme it represents, it should be felt in every single scene of the movie. It's not just on the poster, it's an invisible presence that casts a shadow over the entire story, tying everything together. In other words, a film's title is its DNA. It contains the genetic code for the whole story. Every single plot point, every character's decision, every emotional moment should in some way reflect back to that central idea locked inside the title. It's the ultimate unifying force. So I'll leave you with this. Think about your absolute favorite movie. Now, looking at it through this new lens, ask yourself, is its entire story, its theme, its very soul, is it all held right there in its title? Go on, give it a try. You might be really surprised by what you find.